Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome all newcomers. So we are taking him for a walk on the bridge. It's not too bad on the ground, but we do have to be careful of his paws. So as long as he doesn't go into the woods and stuff like that. Well, we have to keep an eye on him. That's the whole point, you know. But also we have to see what he's capable of. That's what the vet said. He has to figure out what he's able to do, what he can tolerate, you know. And if he goes into the woods and he comes out and we get home and he's bleeding, well, then he's done too much. So
I'm just saying he likes to go over behind the trees right here.
Yeah.
And take care of his business.
Yeah, but we got to be careful when we go over there because there's rocks. So for sure you're going to be careful of that. So, but anyway, I wanted to talk about what I've been trying to talk about in these live streams, but for some reason the live streams are not working out for me. I don't know why, but they're just not. Like the processing situation, they won't fully process, so they just go away. So I'm just going to talk about it now in a video, in just a regular video. So let's see, I want to talk about my son. So there were 3 things about him with school, right? So he is going to be going 3 days a week to school as soon as they can arrange it, and work his way up to 4 days a week, and then hopefully next year, for his sophomore year, he will be going 5 days a week, which will be really great because he loves school and he will do so much better in school. Do not go too far, Henry. You understand? So that's great. And he's going to be taking Spanish, which he was taking that in elementary school, but then he went to the special school. They didn't teach that because they were a behavioral school, and him being a special needs child, he can get that waived, but I want him to try things and do new things and have experiences. And if he doesn't like it, he doesn't have to take it. But I want him to give it an honest try. So he picked Spanish, and Spanish is a beautiful language. Now there's only 2 languages to choose from, which is really crazy to me because when I went to high school there was like 7, 8 languages, you know, and now there's only 2, French and Spanish. So I guess they figure you just got to know the language north of the border and south of the border. The rest don't matter. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who made that decision, but there's a lot more out there than French and Spanish. Not that French and Spanish are not great languages, but what happened to the variety, right? But anyway, he's going to be taking Spanish. So, woot woot, I'm my son. What was the 3rd one? Oh, he's going to be dropping digital design. Henry, Mom, pay attention to Henry. Henry, come here. Hey! That's right. When you're spoken to, you listen, young man. Right. Jeez, he's going to be 6 years old in a couple... What's April? Yeah, so he's like 6 years old now. And he still acts like he's, 6 months old. So he's dropped digital design. I think the quarter ends this Friday, so I think that'll be his last class in it or whatever. And he's going to pick up an extra block with his advisory teacher. So what it is that the online tool that they're using is different than the one that you would use in the classroom, and it's actually harder to do the work with and all that stuff, and he's having a hard time. He's not the only one, but he's having a hard time, so they figure it would be better for him to take it in the fall. And he agreed, and I agreed, and that was that. So yay! And I did speak a little bit about Henry J. He's doing better with his paws, so that's great. He needs to heal. I think he's got a bit of PTSD from what happened, and I don't blame him for that. I mean, that was scary. I think I got a little PTSD from that as well. But he is acting a bit different in the car on a safer level, which is when he sees dogs, he doesn't growl at them anymore. He just kind of goes up to the window like, I see a dog, I see a dog, but he's not doing that growling. He might whine, but he doesn't growl. And I hope it stays that way. Will it? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things turn out as time goes on. So there's that. What else? Oh, I want to, I'm going to talk to my doctor today about increasing the dosage on the Topamax, because it's working somewhat for the migraines, but I'm still getting them. It's mostly at night, but like the light, I'm still having a problem with that, and I'm trying, to do what I can to minimize the symptoms. But I do have an appointment scheduled for a consultation with the neurologist. It's in August, because they only schedule on Fridays. So, and since it's not like an emergency, I can wait, so it's okay. I'm on this medication, and I'm going to be talking to her this afternoon anyway, so we'll see how that goes, and I'll let you know. And also, I want to join the gym. I don't know if it'll be this coming month, which starts tomorrow, April, or if it'll be May. I don't know. I have to look at my finances and see what's going on and see if it's something I can do and when I can do it. But I do want to eventually do that as part of because I want to increase my, well, obviously I want to, continue to lose weight. I want to also feel good about myself. I want to have more confidence in myself, body positivity, but also mental positivity, emotional positivity, just all around feel good about myself and raise my confidence level and self-worth and all that stuff. So I think that would be a great way to do that, I've never really been part of a gym before, but I've seen my mom do it when I was a kid, and I'm going to do it at the Y because that's really the only place I can afford. And I mean, I could probably go to, what's that place called? Planet Fitness, but I've heard a lot of people say that it's kind of an uncomfortable place to be, and even though it can be cheaper than going to the Y, it's the atmosphere, I guess, is different. I've never been, so I can't really judge by experience, but since I am familiar with the Y personally, that's probably where I would go to anyway. So when that happens, I'll let you know how that goes. I'm trying to think of what else. Last night I had a huge insomnia episode. I could not fall asleep. It was 4:30 before my brain decided to get tired and want to go to sleep. So yeah, that was fun. And I think I can say with 95% confidence, just because I always have a little bit of doubt until I know for 100% sure, but I think the neighbors, the ones that are always giving us a hard time, the ones that I make videos on, the open and honest, I believe that they are moving out because we have seen them come and take their stuff. So I think that building, because it was originally a house, it was turned into a duplex, and one side caught fire, the other side had some smoke damage and whatnot, and I believe that because the landlord is not going to be fixing up, I think he wants to sell that property, but I heard that he is not going to be fixing that place up, and I think that that the side that had the fire, they definitely can't move back in. They're not allowed to. They're done. And the other people, I think because he's condemning the building, I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's what's happening. They've been moving their stuff out. So I think that they are moving, which is a win-win, because now they don't have to worry about us and we don't have to worry about them. Mostly we don't have to worry about them. So, you know, that's where I feel that God came in. You know, I'm not saying that somebody enduring a fire situation, that's a good thing, but what I'm saying is that situation created the ideal situation for all parties involved, is what I'm saying, because there's more to the story, but I'm not going to get into that because it involves the other people and I don't want to air their business. But I'm just saying, all parties involved, I think it's best for all of us, you know, and I think that's how God intervened. It, you know, it might not have been the most ideal way, you know, how it happened, but how the results of it is what I'm saying. So hopefully I'm right, but like I said, I'm like 95% sure. So there's like 5% of me that's like, but could there be, you know, the potential that they're just getting stuff cleaned or whatever, you know, like, is it temporary or is it permanent? And that's me having doubts, and I think that's part of me, you know, that's just me. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, yes. The place that I was referred to get specialized physical therapy for my back with all the pain I've been having and all that stuff. I finally called the urologist to find out if my referral had gone through. They found out, yes, it went through. And so I called them directly and I got an appointment set up. So I think it's in May. I think it starts in May. And I think it's a consult. I think all appointments, usually the first is a consult. You might get some, you know, starter things to go home with, but usually these kinds of things, you usually get a consult first. At least in my area. I don't know how it is other places because I don't live there. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, I guess all in all right now things are pretty good, you know. There's nothing, you know, there's no crisis happening right now. And I'm slowly trying to improve my life. I'm trying to improve my physical health. Oh, that was the other thing. On this weight loss journey of mine, once I go for my, I think it's in May, to see the women's health doctor again, I want to ask her, other than weight loss, what the process is for a breast reduction, because that is something that is a problem for me, and I want to be able to have more of a functioning body in that way. So that's something I'm going to look into and just get some information on and just see if that's something that I can pursue. I mean, I think that's it. If not, you know, you'll hear about it again. But anyway, I love you all. I'm gonna go. But thank you for watching. I love you all. Please take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.